It's called a divorce. Whoop-de-doo. Shut up. That's the only thing people can say. Oh, you're with Pap, and Pap is going through this. Like, oh my God. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. The divorce is happening. Whoop-de-doo. What else y'all want me to do about it? Y'all gonna keep bringing it up and seeing that we happy and in love?
Claressa Shields won't even drop Remy Ma's name. And let me tell you, things are getting really messy for Claressa. We have to talk about this divorce. Yeah, it's getting super suspect. Hey everyone, it's Anonymous T coming at you with the tea, anonymously of course. Hello, hello, hello to all my YouTubers out there. I hope you're having an amazing day, sending all the good vibes, blessings, and positive energy your way. Big thanks for tuning in. Just a quick heads up, everything I say is alleged and purely my personal opinion. This is strictly entertainment, nothing here is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 info is in the description box. Just some housekeeping before we dive in. So today, we're back on Claressa Shields. She had this Instagram live segment I didn't catch in full because I popped in after she already said the juicy stuff. And girl, it was hilarious. Shout out to Mr. Skinny TV for highlighting this. There's a specific piece of what Claressa said that I just have to react to because of this whole situation. Hot mess alert. And hold up, where is Papoose? Seriously, where is he? This is exactly what I'm talking about.
It's called a divorce. Whoop-de-doo. Shut up. That's the only thing people can say. Oh, you're with Pap, and Pap is going through this. Like, oh my God. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. The divorce is happening. Whoop-de-doo. What else y'all want me to do about it? Y'all gonna keep bringing it up and seeing that we happy and in love, you gonna just keep bringing it up? Shut up. Right, people on her team at the weigh-in mad when they see me and Pap walking talking about some, why she showing up with her hair done and her fur done, why they matching. This is not a fashion show. My fight weeks is a fashion show for me. You ain't gonna see me wearing no heels and wearing nothing else. I don't. And they can quit mentioning it to me. Yes, they are jealous of me and Pap, and you need to just let it go. Let it go. We together. We happy. That's it. Everybody love us together. Those who don't, oh, whoop-de-doo.
Hey babe, how everything going?
But this is the thing. When these girls get the spotlight, a little bit of shine, they don't know what to do with it. Franchón is not supposed to be in these interviews saying lies about me and Pap. She's not supposed to be in these interviews trying to talk bad about me. She's supposed to be selling her brand. She's supposed to be singing. She's supposed to be showing y'all her fashion stuff. She's done outfits for me. She's supposed to be on there doing that. She's online basically just mad that she lost, mad about what happened at the weigh-in, and then telling lies. Tell the truth, that's for one. Nobody even knew of her till we fought. Franchón had Vada calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about some steroids and IVs and all this bull crap after I just had made weight, and you got them calling my phone, calling my team, lawyers. And then let's not talk about the stuff she had her lawyers send to Win Records. She's talking about some Win Records about to be the heavy-hitting diva records. How are you mad when you flew in some thugs from your hometown to cause trouble at the weigh-in? What? Just stop. And talking about extortion. You listen. We all know that Franchón may need some extra money or whatever the case may be, but the way she went about it was completely wrong. And we got the evidence to...
Shout out again to Mr. Skinny TV for bringing this to light. Listen to this. Claressa Shields had previously said any money drama with Franchón Crews was none of her business. But hold up. Now all of a sudden, Claressa's out here saying, we got receipts, we got evidence. Girl, on top of that, she accused her of trying to throw the fight, cancel it, and even headbutt her, which is wild considering there's videos showing the complete opposite. Here's what I'm thinking. If lawyers and paperwork were involved with Win Records, it looks like Franchón's team is pushing for compensation and maybe even aiming to take over ownership. That's why Claressa Shields is heated. She's mad because a longtime friend Francia said, "I'm not taking the blame for your stunts during fight week that messed up my arm, knees, and ankles. Somebody's paying for this." And on top of that, she felt disrespected on payday, getting a non-livable salary despite all the hype, the promotion, and the Louis Vuitton flexes everywhere. Nah, that's a slap in the face for all her years in boxing. Clarissa's mad because this exposes the whole situation. It exposes that her friend was taken advantage of, and nobody's taking accountability. You weren't trying to fix it. You were only thinking about the content and the bag. Then you turn around and accuse Francia of bringing thugs. But who was yanking her arm so hard it caused a shoulder injury? Whose security even let that happen? Whose mess caused the platform to collapse on her? Actions have consequences, Claressa. You were out here auditioning for Zeus Network, Ratchet and Ghetto vibes, not thinking about your friend. You iced her out of deals and sacrificed her for content, money, and clout. You sabotaged her with ticket codes, a tiny ring size, and pushing her in heels that caused injuries. Then you falsely accused her of headbutting and throwing the fight. She never stood a chance. It was set up from jump. And now you bring up alleged financial issues like, "Oh, she needs the money." Nah. The real problem is you know people in your circle are struggling, yet instead of showing empathy, you blast them publicly when they don't comply. It's disgusting how you treated Franchón Crews. You couldn't even secure her a dime despite all your fame and clout. You treated her like trash, and now you're upset she spilled the tea on the real story. Listen. The timeline between you and Papoose is messy, like I said, and it's putting everything on the line. This is not some fairy tale love story. Y'all are not happy together. Where is Papoose right now? He's not upstairs, downstairs, or in the basement. He's on the East Coast with his daughter. He's on the East Coast with his mom, the one you still haven't met after all these years. Nobody is out here jealous of Papoose. I'll say it in every single video until I'm blue in the face. That is not no Morris Chestnut. That is not no Boris Kojo. That is not no Da Vinci. That is not no Michael B. Jordan. That is nothing. Nobody wants him but you, Claressa Shields, and maybe the alleged baby mamas or whoever else is caught up in his mess. Those are the women invested in him. Nobody else cares. But here's what was happening. People were trying to give you wisdom, trying to school you on how things work when you get involved with a married man. And guess what? It never ends well. Even if you end up together, even if Papoose divorces Remy when he's 90, it's still not going to end well. That's the piece you're missing. So now you out here online talking about wanting a baby with Papoose, wanting to be pregnant by the end of the year, wanting to be a wife and mom in the future, calling people names, calling folks out. That does not read as happy to me. That reads as triggered because the divorce isn't final, and you're acting like everyone is cheering y'all on, and I need to see it to believe it, because to me, it looks fake. These people have known Remy Ma and Papoose for years. I don't believe they're really rooting for you. They're just telling you what you want to hear so you don't spiral. The fact that you're spending all this time online tells me this isn't a relationship, it's an entanglement. Papoose is moving like the married man he is. He'll see you when he wants, entertain you when he wants, but the wife has the final say. If she calls, he answers immediately. And you don't see it, Claressa, because you're too busy online trying to win the court of public opinion. Nobody is ever going to accept you with a married man. That's the bottom line. You can keep punching the air and arguing with strangers online, but no sane person is going to support this because it never ends well. Ask Martell from Love and Hip Hop. 5-6 years divorced, baby together, still won't marry her because he doesn't respect her. Here's the thing, these men know what they're doing. Listen, if somebody is willing to go low and sleep with a married person, girl, they do not respect you the way you think they do. They're only seeing whatever opportunity they can get out of the situation. Papoose still respects Remy Ma even after everything in their marriage because, as Remy Ma said, he refused to sign any divorce papers, and that was way before the performative nonsense on The Breakfast Club. That told me everything I needed to know, everything. Remy Ma made it clear she didn't want a dime from Papoose. No money, no child support, nothing. She's thriving on her own, the Remy Network, her own talk show, doing her thing. And now you're hyping him up, talking about giving him a baby for his birthday, telling him you're pregnant. Nah. What happened to all those fights you allegedly had scheduled this year? It's given unhappy, it's given insecure, it's given complete lack of control over Papoose, and it drives you nuts when he's not under your thumb. A baby is not gonna keep him. He'll leave that kid with you and your friend and still be on the first flight back to New York. Meanwhile, he's obviously telling you what he wants to hear to keep the money rolling in. But girl, you've completely lost the plot. And people are literally trying to tell you that all this drama with a married man